Welcome to Fletch Flips. My wife Leslie and I are a retired couple that buy things at garage sales, estate sales, and thrift stores and flip them on eBay and Facebook Marketplace. And we had one heck of a weekend. We have all of our sales and we tell you everything about what we did, the net profits we make after all the fees and everything. On top of that, we got a lot of other goodies for you. It's going to be an entertaining video. You're going to want to stick around and see what we got because we start right off with some of the good stuff. We don't hold you hostage to the end. So let's get let's get to flipping. I told you we had a hot weekend, baby. We sold some stuff and made some really nice profits, net profits. And we're going to show you at the end exactly what we made after all fees and eBay fees, shipping fees, and all the fees that we have, and even our cost of goods. And we're going to show you how much we put in our pockets. We show it all here at Fletch Flips. So let's get going with these hot pants. We sold this pair of Rock Revival jeans. We bought these on Thursday, which was February the 6th, was it? Yeah, the 6th. And my girl Leslie found these pants, jeans, whatever you want to call them, in a thrift store, along with 5 other pair. Unbelievable. What a find. We bought them they were $3.99 plus tax. That's what all they charge for women's jeans and pants in this thrift store. But we get 15% off because we're senior citizens, as they say. Don't feel like a senior citizen. Feel the same as I did when I was 40 and 50, which is pretty darn cool. But talk about having some fun. Finding these jeans, my girl was giddy. She says, "Dear, look at these." I said, "Holy moly, they're Rock Revivals." We grabbed them. We ended up having to pay $3.59 with tax. We listed them on Friday, or was it? I don't remember. It was Friday or Thursday or Friday that we listed them. I think we bought them on Thursday the 6th and got them listed right away because we know they're hot stuff. We sold them very quickly. We listed them for $77.77, and we had 2 pairs of rocks. I'm going to get to the other pair in just a minute. And right away, someone was watching both pair. So I threw out an offer to them at 10% off, which made them $69.99 each. The girl bought both of them. Woo, daddy. Pretty nice stuff. So $66.99, that gave us a net profit of $61 on each pair. This is the other pair. Rock Revivals. You gotta love it. I tell you, that is a very, very cool find. And my girl, she finds them and she's excited about it because we put some money in our pockets. Also, at the same store, we bought this pair of pants. Men's cool. If you see this brand, these sell fast. We found these. Now, these didn't sell on the weekend. They sold this morning, but I thought I'd throw them in here just to show you. We bought these on Thursday. They sold for $37.77 plus the shipping and $9.23. Just more money in the pocket for starting out the week. I told you, we got the 2 pair of Rock Revivals and we got 4 pair of Miss Me jeans. She found these also. We bought them at that same store, 6 pairs of high-end jeans. Miss Me's don't bring what Rock Revivals do, but they're not all bad. And at $3.59 or $3.69, whatever it was I said we paid for them, they make money. We have these listed for $37.77 plus the $9.23 shipping. And as you can see here, we picked up an additional 3 pair. All of them listed $37.77 plus the shipping. When we get the 6 of these sold, we're going to make some very, very nice returns on our $3.59 investment times 6. So basically about 22, 23 bucks. And it's going to bring back over a couple $100 when it's all said and done. Pretty darn nice. Gotta love this flipping stuff. My girl, she's awesome. Well, let's keep this fun stuff going. I tell you, I just giggle all the time. We have so much fun doing this stuff. You won't believe it, but this we got for free. We were at a garage sale this past summer. This one's been around a while, but we were at a neighborhood sale, and there were a lot of them. And we pull up, and we see this guy putting some stuff out in his front lawn. And so we had to stop and got out and he didn't have any prices on anything. I says, what do you want for these gun cases? He says, they're free. He says, everything out here is free. Just take it if you want it. I grabbed those 2 gun cases real fast. I didn't care what condition they were in. This one hung around a while, but we got $22.77 out of it. And plus the $10.23 shipping, which that case made us $15.54 net profit. If it's free, it's for me. Look at the other one we got. We sold this quite some time ago. It didn't take long to sell. But check this out. This one we got $41.77 for it. I did this one with free shipping. I tell you, when you can find stuff for free and make this kind of money on it, it's not all bad. Let's keep this party rolling. This is the second one of these hats we've had. We had one several months ago that we sold also. This is a Henschel wire brim Outback brown leather men's hat. It took us quite a while to sell. Well, 137 days. That's not all bad. And we sold it for $37.77 plus the shipping at $12.23. That made us a net profit of $23.23. I love hats. And we sold another Kirby item, a Kirby power head nozzle, $41.77 plus $10.23 shipping. They sell like hotcakes for us, but we've put our time in to establish a good following on these Kirby items. And we made $32.86 on this Kirby after all the fees. A Dirt Devil bag. We sell these things regularly. Getting harder and harder to find, though. Nice ones that are clean that we want to sell. But we sold this one for $22.77 plus the shipping. Or no, free shipping on this. And that bag made us a profit of $13.28. Super simple. And an Easton ball bat. Fast pitch softball bat. $27.77 plus $12.23 shipping. This bat made us a net profit of $14.78. Gotta love it. Actually, you know what? We took a 10% off offer on this. We sold it for $23.60. So it's packaged up and gone. And one more Kirby item. Front wheel assembly. $31.77. Free shipping. It makes us a net profit of $14.93. Just wanted to take a moment and thank you for stopping by Fletch Flips, and I hope you're enjoying the video. If you are, would you smash that like button for us? And also, if you want to see future videos, hit that subscribe button and the bell alert so that you'll get notification of when we put more up. Greatly enjoy doing this for you. Hope you're enjoying it. Let's get back to the video. UPS creates pure craziness. Man, I tell you, they are a pain in the rear. I use them regularly and I'm going to continue to use them regularly because I never hardly ever have a problem. But I had a real problem with a shipment for a friend of mine down the street that sent his son a birthday present that was valued at $350. And UPS lost it. I've been battling this since November, round and round and round. I actually did a video on it just a few weeks ago, and I'm going to put a link below, so I won't go through all the details, but that video will tell you what happened. But here's the update. I finally sent a letter to the CEO of UPS. Certified mail, return receipt. I want to see if she will respond. It was just pure curiosity that drove me to do this because we have sent all kinds of stuff to UPS to get this money back, and they won't give it back. So, pure craziness this week. So take a look at that video if you're interested in why UPS sucks. Just a little bit more craziness for the week. This was nothing serious, although it kind of upset me a little bit when I got up and I pulled up on my computer what we sold during the night, and I had negative feedback from this individual. Sold this Razor golf club driver head only. There's no shaft. Sold it for $24.77 plus the shipping of $10.23. All is good. But there was negative feedback. And he said that the shipping not as advertised, as you can see right here. And this is a message that I sent. I totally neglected to get a copy of the negative feedback on my page, but we'll get to that in just a moment. But I said, good morning. I viewed your feedback that you left for us. Shipping not as advertised. Your purchase was on February the 24th at 6:19 p.m. So that was a Friday night Pacific time. So it was 9:19 our time. I packaged it up and dropped it off on Monday. which is the next business day. I didn't take it up Saturday because I got up real early in the morning, went ice fishing all day. That's what we do here in Michigan. We go out and walk on ice and do some fishing for good old bluegills. With that said, I continued on, and the next business day, which was Monday, which eBay requires on our account, and you received it Thursday, the 30th. Would you please explain why it was not as advertised? Because we value all our buyers and want them all happy, but I don't see what we did wrong. Thanks, Fletch Flips. I gave him several days, got no response. So I contacted eBay. I went on Facebook and contacted eBay via eBay for Business Facebook Messenger. I made them aware of the situation and gave them the ID number of the item that I sold and asked if they would please remove the feedback because I felt as though it was unfair and the buyer had not responded to my message that I sent him. They looked into it and they sent me an email the same day. Unfortunately, I didn't have time to snip the picture of the feedback, but it is what it is. And eBay did remove the feedback, as you can see here. So that was very nice. And I got rid of it. And I just don't understand people. Craziness. It's time to declutter the house. Leslie and I are getting after it. We just have accumulated things over the years. We're in our mid-60s. We're retired. And it's time to move this stuff on. Our kids don't want it. Our 2 grandkids don't want it. And we go to estate sales and we see all these family treasures that are being sold. So their kids didn't want it either. So we're de-junking. We've had this table and chairs in the basement under the stairway for years. Haven't used them. We cleaned it out. Put them on Facebook Marketplace. We had 2 pair, as you can see. And we sold them for $57 each, $114 in our pocket. Time to declutter. Speaking of decluttering, this was a doozy. Take a look at this setup. We had this under the stairway also for years. This was bought back in the mid-80s when our kids were small. We were living in California. And Leslie's dad bought this LGB train set. And we used it for years at Christmas time and stuff and had a lot of enjoyment from it. But our kids didn't want it. The grandkids are grown now. They're not interested. So we're going to sell it. We put this train online and we pieced it out, sell each piece individually. This sold on the weekend. This was the Chiquita brand caboose. Interesting, the guy that bought it, his dad worked in San Francisco and he was worked for hauling Chiquita bananas off the train in the San Francisco area. Don't know the whole story, but the guy was thrilled to get this. He couldn't believe that he saw this thing and he bought it and he sent us a really cool message. But we sold it for $32.77 plus the shipping at $12.28. This netted us a net profit of $32.68 in our pockets, and this sold this weekend. But check this out. The locomotive sold Thursday the 6th. Didn't put it in the weekend sales, but I had to show you. We sold this for $97.77. That gave us a net profit of $88.71. So we're up about 100 and what's that? 115, 120 bucks on just 2 pieces. We got more to go. Another car. They call this a gondola. Got this up for sale for $34.77. Hasn't sold yet, but at $34.77, and we are asking. It's $12.28 shipping. That can vary depending on where it's going. So just another piece. And this cool passenger car. Got this on there for $47.77. And that is plus shipping also. Right here. And it's just been sitting there in our basement for years. I mean, literally years. Our grandkids are high school, graduating, and they're just not interested in trains anymore. So it's just another declutter item that we're clearing out and putting money in our pockets. We're not done yet. Selling the track. Got to sell the track. I'm selling these in lots of 2. We have 6 available. $19.77 each plus, I think it was $7.23 shipping. Not a bad deal. 6 times 20, basically, 120 bucks plus the shipping. It's going to make us some cash. And we got just 2 of these. There was only 2 straight tracks. This was kind of went in a, well, let me show you this. The train in action. It's a cool old set, I tell you. It's pretty neat. But we don't use it. Why keep it? And we're not done yet. We sold this yesterday. This is the transformer to the train set. Listed it for $62.77 plus $12.23 shipping, and it sold right away. Only took 3 days to sell that from the time we listed it. That gave us a net profit of $57.99 on our weekend sales. This train is making us some solid cash. What's in your basement? Welcome to It's a Small World. We have 13 smalls that we sold this weekend. We're going to zip through them here, and then we're going to show you what these 13 smalls made us. Smalls are simply items that we sell that make us $12 or less in net profit. So we group them together, show you what they add up to. They're well worth the effort. First, we sold another Coleman lantern part for $12.77. Free shipping. We sold some Nelson traveling rain train sprinkler parts again. These are the sprinkler arms and a T, and we also sold just the T for one. Sold the arms and the T for $14.77, got $11.77 for the T, both free delivery. Next, some more Kirby vacuum parts. If you've watched our previous videos, you certainly know we sell a lot of Kirby stuff. These are the rear wheels to a Kirby, sold them for $11.77 plus $6.23. Sold a couple of extension wands, 18 inches long, sell these regularly. $22.77, free delivery. And an item that we picked up at a garage sale, a hearing device, Clear Sounds. We sell quite a few of these. I bought a big bundle of these things. We sold this for $18.77, and it's free shipping. And yes, we sold some more Dirt Devil parts. Sold this hose, attachment hose for certain models of Dirt Devils, $20.77 with free delivery. This is a belt cover plug that goes on certain models of, not Kirby's, but Dirt Devils. And we sold that for $15.77 with free shipping. And just a simple roller brush, $10.77, free delivery. These things are just so stupid simple, it's unbelievable. Part the things out, and we sell them fast. And as you know, if you've watched before, like I said, we sell a lot of puzzles. My girl loves putting together puzzles. She puts them together. After we buy them, we never pay much more than $3. Almost all of them, 90-some% are $3 or less we pick up. If we go to a garage sale that has 50, 60 puzzles or 10 or 20 or whatever, we always do a bundle deal and buy them all. And most people are very happy to get rid of every single one of them instead of selling them one at a time at a garage sale. But anyways, we sold these two, another Charles Wasaki, which is my girl's favorite, along with White Mountain, $15.77 plus free shipping. And this one also, $15.77 with free shipping. Fortunately, the same person bought both of them, so we got to ship them together, so it saved us some money on the shipping, and we covered our profit, or covered our what we paid for them, and made us some cash. So it's a free hobby for my girl. We sold this camo hat. It's a Realtree Extra Hot Shot Camo Trapper hat that we paid $4.24 at a garage or at a thrift store, which I typically don't like to pay that, but this was brand new with the tags, and I knew it would make us some money. So it was simple to list, simple to ship. So I grabbed it, and we ended up selling it for $19.77. And this we bought in an estate sale, purchased this, and it made us a few bucks. I paid a little bit too much for it. I think I paid $5 for it, unfortunately. But the comps at the estate sale looked like you'd bring a little more. But I had to lower it down to $14.77 to move it out of the store, and it still made us a little bit of money, and we got our $5 back. So not a bad deal, and it kept the algorithms running for our store. $13 smalls this weekend, netted ourselves a net profit of $100.77. Well worth the effort, in my opinion. Now let's see what we made overall on everything we sold this weekend. It's time for the geeky spreadsheet. If you've been here before, you know how this works, and I know you love it. But for those of that haven't been, here's what we got. This column here is where we purchased the item. This column here is what we purchased. This shows you what we paid for each individual item. This shows you the number of days it took to sell the item. the price we sold each item for, the amount of shipping that we charged for the item. And note here, there's a lot of free stuff here. It was this column, what it cost us to ship it. And in this column, the eBay fees. Net profit we made on each and every item. Let's take a look at what we did for the entire weekend. We sold 24 items, including our declutter items, our thrift store items, our garage sale items, our smalls, our biggies, everything. 24 items. The amount of cost that we paid for everything was $59.13. The average days to sell the items was only 19. The total price we collected for the items sold was $739.15. We charged $94.12 for shipping, and it cost us $122.64 to ship it. That's because of the free things. It's baked into the sale price, the shipping charge. And the eBay fees were only $102.47. Obviously, on the table and chairs on Facebook Marketplace, no cost to ship and no fees. The amount of money that we put in our pockets for the weekend after all these fees and our cost of goods was $549.03. Gotta love it. Thanks for watching. Live a crazy good day, and we'll see you next Monday.